Hey guys, welcome back. Modi 101 here, and we're back in the Lego room, and this is going to be the beginning of some strange videos. So let me explain. We've been working on our city now in this version, for over a year. I believe when I started this was pre-hospital, and I took a nap for a while, then learned to walk, and here we are. Overall, I've been happy with the progress we've done. And it was something that I didn't really understand when watching other Lego YouTubers was, after a while, they'd be like, my city looks great, let's mess it up. And I was like, why would you do that? Now I know. So, couple of things, just to kind of give you an idea of what we want to do, is I want to kind of reset the room a little bit. And I kind of want to bring the city closer to each other. Now, I don't know how any of this is going to work. I don't know if this is going to work. But what my goal is I need to be able to have more space to do things. I want to change some things up where I think maybe I've given too much space to some ideas and whatnot. And then I also want to be able to streamline my backlog. I don't know what you would call it. The Legos, the stuff. See, look at this, big wheels. Anyways, so what my ideas are is I want to try and have the tables, same 4 tables, just right in this area, but instead of going out there, it's going to come down here and curve here, maybe have a little bit of a gap. So there is going to be a standing hole that is not dramatically big, but it's going to let it kind of wrap around a little bit. Some big things, I still want a beach, I still want a water area. I don't know if I necessarily want it or need it this big, only because I like buildings. So I want to have room for that. In the situation we had, I like the lifts here, the raised platforms here that we have that, go off somewhere else, and put the farm and that up. But it really limits the farm and the woods area. And I want to be able to move around with that. So probably shrink down the ocean, get rid of those, and I want to have kind of a dedicated area where we have kind of a beachfront, the city, then maybe kind of a wilderness, and then the suburbs, or suburbs and wilderness. We'll figure it out. And then what I'm hoping is if the last table ends about here, so Lego City this way, this side, I want to be able to get this stuff up. The problem I run into is I have these containers, but a lot of time they're real tall. They're like this tall. The problem is I got to cut them down. I got to break them apart, and then I have stuff like this where I've got drawers that can easily fall out. So if I don't have these under the tables completely, I can have them be higher up. And I'm an old man, and this bending over, unless I'm sitting like this, which is, normal, bending over sucks because that sound happens. So anyways, so there's a lot of unknowns, there's a lot of variables. I don't know how this is going to go, but the main reason, besides giving you guys a heads up of what we're doing, is that I don't know if videos are going to get a little wonky for a while. And what I mean by that is I don't necessarily know if I'm going to have a video every single week, depending on what I can get done. Maybe we will. Maybe the rebuild will be 1 video. Maybe it'll be 138. I don't know. I'm assuming I'm hoping closer to 1 than 138, but you never know. So just keep track. Let me know what you guys think, ideas you have. But before we go, we're going to take a little walk through the city just to say goodbye to this version of it until we start rebuilding it. So once again, we have our dock and giant beach and water area. It does not need to be that big. We got our non-Lego side of town, which has a whole lot of buildings from other brands that aren't Legos, all of which are apparently wonky to the side. All of which we've had to add on because they were all dollhouse style. We've got Greikel Farms up here, which once again, still just very, very dangerous right there. So we got to figure that out. And then we get into the pride and joy, which is of course the modulars we have that we have officially run out of room, but great ones. And then the work we've done, where we have made our own city blocks, we have made our own versions of buildings. We have our main square here, where we have all of the founders, which, by the way, check the Patreon link down below if you want to get your name on that wall. This will, of course, be the centerpiece of the new city. One of our first kind of multi-build ones, some of our most recent. This was early on. This is our very recent stuff here. We've obviously got our woods area with the A-frame from Fun Hole, plus some other things. Still going to be working on our mall. Have not forgotten about this. This will be going to the city with some other ideas, whatnot, having some ideas. All of our wood area, which I love, but takes up so much space. So I've got to really kind of find a balance in the new city for that. Some other builds. And then obviously the current residential area. I do have one more house that needs to go out here. Plus I have some stuff here. This guy might be moved to someplace for display purposes because it is so gigantic. It really doesn't fit anywhere in the city. But there we go. So it's going to be the same sets. Different, maybe, differently set up and stuff like that. There's certain things I want to keep together. I really enjoy all the Nick buildings together, and they were actually the way I designed what I added to fit together exactly where they are. So, but yeah, I'm hoping that maybe we can get some different angles. I have some different ideas with roads, and some ideas I want to try out. So I'm excited for it. I hope you guys are too. Let me know if there's any ideas you have, things you might like to see. Also, let me know if there's a favorite part of the city or a favorite part of the build or anything like that. Let me know that stuff down in the comments. But most of all, I want to let you know that videos might get a little weird here for the next few weeks. I am going to try and film as much of a kind of time lapse of me breaking everything down and setting things up and then breaking them down again and setting them up differently and then doing this for 10 minutes and then breaking them down. You get the concept. I'm going to build a city like Heather built in Minecraft. It's great because she doesn't want to be in the video, so she can't make sounds right now, but she is pouty. So pouty. Anyways, pouty 101. All right, that's such rude hand gestures from such a pristine girl, honey. Come on. It's Breakfast Club girl. Anyways, all right. So once again, guys, thank you all so much. If you want to support the channel, go check out my Amazon wish list. That's how I can get a lot of the builds. A lot of these builds have been from the viewers, and I appreciate that so much. If you guys want, another way to help is becoming a Patreon. You can get your name on the founders wall. Plus, you might find yourself walking around the city like some of the Patreons. We got Wizard over there by the building that he got for the city. So, yeah. And then also, if you just have sets at home, loose Legos at home, anything like that, send it to the P.O. box. We love getting stuff from the P.O. box. It's like, because we don't know. No one tells us. We just open it. We go, oh! We make that sound. And then sometimes Heather makes a squeak sound that I can't do without ripping my vocal cords out. So it's very exciting. So P.O. box is down below. But yeah, until the next video, which may be next week or the week after, I don't know. We'll see. But until the next video where we really start rearranging everything, I want to thank you guys so much for the support you've had for this city, and pre-thank you for all the support you're going to have for the next city. And until next time, I want to thank all of you so much, and we'll see you guys later. Bye!